Bienvenue, I'm theoliverpickard and welcome to beautiful La Maison France. In fact, it really is gorgeous today. Today we're going to keep on going with the videos from the 2CV French national show. But while I was walking around and looking at kind of all the awesome cars, I got talking to a lot of people, and there were some people with some awesome stories. And you know, you might, at first, you approach a car and you might think, oh, it's just a beige 2CV6 special or whatever. Or it's just a Diane, or it's just a what have you. But when you actually talk to the people and you learn about that person's relationship with their car and what makes that car special to them and their history with the car and the importance of that car to them, it becomes something else. It becomes something altogether more special. The car becomes as unique as the person that owns it, and the car stops being just an inanimate object and starts being something with a soul. And I was amazed how many people over the course of a few days, and my conversations with people over the course of a few days, how often the word soul came up when we were talking about our cars and our histories with our cars. So I want to give these people the attention they deserve by giving these people their own videos, because these people are some of the nicest people I've ever met, and sadly there were a bunch of people at the show that I didn't get a chance to meet, that in hindsight I'm now kicking myself, because I just simply didn't have time to meet them. And I really wanted to know their story and wanted to know about their cars. And there are people that have actually got in touch with me by Facebook and stuff like that after the fact and gone, I was there at this show and I have this really cool car and I have this really cool story. Luckily, there are other shows and there are other days, and I will hopefully be able to see these people and see you in future at shows and stuff like that. This was the first of many, hopefully. So this lady's name in this video, this is Sophie, and like I say, Sophie was such a warm and lovely person, and Sophie and I met a friend as well, and Sophie's story is incredibly charming, and her 2CV is a family heirloom and a wonderful little car, and I hope you enjoy the video. This is Sophie.
Hi.
And Sophie is from?
France, Paris.
France, from Paris. Okay. And this is your lovely
1973.
73. And this car belonged to your mother?
Belonged to my mom, and I'm very proud to be able to be the driver of today, because that was a gift from my dad to my mom for her 40th birthday. It's always been in a nice and warm place for the night. It's not so that risky. It worked very well. It needs some a bit mechanic and details to be fixed, of course, to come over here.
But some of that is your fault, yes?
Kind of. I can tell you now, there is a prescription over 20 years. Yeah. I mean, I've got a good story to talk about. It's on my 20th anniversary in 1983. Yeah, time flies fast. I borrowed the car with 3 friends, and we were driving through Paris. And once I stopped, waiting for friends, and I lost them. So I decided to drive backwards. But funny things, I went too fast, get closer to the car parked on the side. I wanted to give a kind of turn slightly, but unfortunately the wheel locked 90 degrees and bent on the side.
And it fell over.
Fell over. True story. It happened rarely, but it happened. I had 3 school friends with me to be as a witness if some people had some doubts. And maybe I can show you some stigmat of the story. See? That was like bumped on the side.
You don't have to go super close, close focus.
All over here, there, and it's also a bit bumped on the side.
But you repaired the car yourself?
Yeah, and I didn't want to be such in trouble with my mom the following day. I just take the car and steal hammer, towel and a piece of wood to my dad's cellar. I do say
you jacked up the car, yeah?
Yeah, dismount the wheel, lay down under it, and I just do like a sculpture, you know, from inside. That's left a couple of bumps outside, so with some sand of pepper I decided to hide, and with a spray, quick spray, I just cover my disaster. And it's only 10 years later that my dad spots some rusty point on it and say, maybe it needs to be changed, but he never knew the story, and my mom either.
And
otherwise,
they still don't know to this day.
Anyway, so we had good fun. I mean, for the last 3 or 4 years, I do quite a lot of rally, coming to the annual meeting show of the Chevaux in Nîmes, Besançon, now in Saint-Amand.
Fantastic.
And I was very lucky and very proud. Ta-da! I could be selected for the Mondial in October 2018 on the Place de la Concorde.
So it's a concourse even though it fell over.
Exactly. Yeah, because it's the soul of a car.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
It's a family car.
Exactly.
It's a soul.
Yeah, I love it.
Plenty of things. And even I'm doing some trips with lovely friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Franco-Belge team to drive this car all around Europe.
That's fantastic.
It's a whole soul.
Yeah. I did a video 2 weeks ago, and I said the history of a car does not stop the moment it leaves the garage.
Yes.
The history of the car is the life. C'est la vie.
Exactly. And when I was a student, at the end of kind of disco night, whatever, my friends from school, they had the good idea to cover all the car with ketchup. And that was really naughty, because I was the only one who decided not to drink because I was driving and I drove them there. So
Merci Sophie, enchanté.
Thanks
Merci
a lot,
beaucoup.
Oliver. Hope you enjoy and you hear many other stories of today. Okay, thanks for your coming.
So that was the end of the first of these videos I shot, other than Terry, who the microphone wasn't working for his car, unfortunately, in the previous episode. By the way, this is video number 3. There are 2 more that came before this, so if you're just new to this channel, go check those videos out, and they'll explain what the French National 2CV show is all about, kind of, and what I was doing there. In fact, there's kind of 3 videos. Show business is kind of the run up to it, I suppose. But that Sophie's interview was the first of these interviews that I did, and like I said at the time, I thought that I was going to edit them into a bigger video, but then I realised that Sophie and everyone else that I talked to deserve a video all to themselves. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure you click like, and if you want to subscribe to this channel and see more videos like this and see me meet more interesting and awesome people, please click subscribe. And if you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment below the video. I know I'm on a bunch of different social medias. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. I have an email address. It's all theoliverpickard, except for Twitter, which is the Ollie Pickard. But you'll find it if you Google the Oliver Pickard. I know that, but if you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment below this video. People keep DMing me and emailing me, and it's awesome to hear your comments, but I end up with like private messages on Instagram, public messages on Instagram, public messages on Facebook, private messages on Facebook, public messages on Twitter, private messages on Twitter. And on Facebook I'm on like 10 different 2CV groups, and it spreads you all out all over the place. So if we could please just just put comments. I appreciate every single one of your comments, and you've been lovely and supportive and absolutely wonderful. But if we can concentrate all comments in the comment section of this video, that saves me so much work and means I can actually spend more time making and editing up videos rather than kind of looking around to see if there's any comments that I've missed. So thank you all for your lovely comments. Please be awesome to each other, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.